How are you today, Aaron?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
Our interview with Holocaust survivor Aaron Elster deeply moved me.
What is your message for me and for other people talking to you?
Extend a hand. What an impact you can make with such small things. We all live with insecurities. We need assurance. We need a friend. Be that friend.
Elster, who spent 2 years of his childhood hidden in a neighbor's attic in Poland, passed away in 2018. Yet here he is, right in front of me, answering any question I have.
How were you able to survive in that attic for 2 years?
I don't know where I got this terrible desire. It's almost unnatural desire that I had to live, that I must live. I used to pray to God to let me live till I was 25. I wanted to taste what adulthood would be like.
Before hiding in the attic, Elster was forced to live in a Polish ghetto with his family for 2 years. He escaped when Nazis came to deport everyone to a nearby death camp. He never saw his parents and younger sister again.
My poor little sister, who was 6 years old, such a beautiful little girl. For what purpose?
Soon, there won't be anyone alive who survived the horrors of the Holocaust. No one to answer future generations' questions. But here at the Illinois Holocaust Museum, cutting-edge technology allows survivors like Elster to continue telling their stories in 3D.
The last 5 years have been strange, not having my friend. But we still have him through his hologram.
Amanda Friedemann, the museum's Associate Director of Education, worked with Elster for nearly 15 years.
Sometimes I do go in there and bring up Aaron's hologram and ask him to tell me a joke or one of my favorite stories, just to have a little bit of time with my friend.
Elster and the 12 other survivors whose holograms are preserved at the museum spent days in a recording studio answering every imaginable question.
He sat under thousands of lights and was asked over 1,500 questions about every aspect of his life. Before the war, during the war, after the war.
5 years ago, when Elster was alive and his hologram was brand new, Scripps News visited the museum. We witnessed Elster surprising a group of school children after they had interacted with his virtual self.
Not only did you get to see the hologram, the real one is here.
We asked him how he felt about his hologram.
The humanity, that human being sitting there speaking directly to me, I was very much affected by that.
He told us he believed a higher power helped him survive the Holocaust so he could bear witness to future generations.
And once we're gone, will anybody talk about it? Will anybody remember what transpired? How our families were murdered for no reason except they were Jews.
With his hologram, Elster felt he and other survivors wouldn't be forgotten so easily.
This allows me to leave a legacy of who I am, what I was, and continue to encourage, especially young people, to be the best that they can, to make a difference, to stand up to the bully.
Today, visitors say they feel privileged to interact with and learn from Elster years after he's passed away.
I love that he talked about being able to stand up and being able to express yourself and to be proud of yourself. I think he seemed like a really amazing person.
Watching that guy is bringing back the memory. And I can't stress enough, when you look at the hatred that is growing in our country and the lack of truth, and it's important.
Ben Chamisso, Scripps News, Skokie, Illinois.